Hello.
Hi.
Mum's eating her fucking
I am
shapes.
not. Prove it. Fuck off.
I think every episode lately you've been snacking on something. I do feed her before she comes in this room.
Oh, bullshit. You got a bit of shitty little bread thing from freaking, what were they? Baker's Delight or something?
Bacon twist.
Nah, that wasn't. Yeah,
I also bought pizzas. Little.
Well, didn't offer them out to anybody, did ya?
Anyway.
Logan and I shared part of a freaking twist that I wanted to get Ferguson Players. I saw a nice hot pie.
I got hungry. You said you were going to be here an hour, and it was like 2 hours later you got here.
Piss right off.
Anyway, welcome to
It only takes an hour to get here, so how would it have been 2 hours later?
Mainly Murder with Meg and the Angry Bitch. What's the Angry Muppet?
Fuck off.
No, what's his name?
I'm not answering any further questions until I speak to my lawyer.
He's having a nap. Who's the Angry...
I'm not talking about Oscar. No, that's Sesame Street. Who's the Angry Muppet?
The Angry Muppet. Oh, no. Who am I thinking of?
Fuck if I know.
Maybe it wasn't a Muppet. Anyway. Maybe it is Oscar. No, he's a grouch. You're a bit of a grouch too. Anyway.
You're a dipshit.
Mainly Murder with Meg and Mum. I'm Meg.
I'm annoyed.
I'm annoyed. She's a bitch. Anyway, well, this is going to make you even more annoyed. We're off to Scotland today.
Oh.
Go, say the line, Bart.
What?
Say the line, Bart.
What line am I saying?
Have you been to Scotland?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the line.
I've
been there.
I thought you said say the line Bart. I thought you were waiting for something out of The Simpsons.
No, that's the quote from The Simpsons. Say the line, Bart. And then usually says, I didn't do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with you now.
Your
Jesus
line
Christ,
is, I've been there. Gonna put that on a t-shirt for you. I've been there.
No, you're so fucking jealous. You're like your grandmother.
Me and Nan had to watch Casey die on Home and Away when you two were gallivanting in Las Vegas.
You know, I still haven't seen that episode.
Watch
and that
it.
was 2013.
Yeah.
I still have not gone back even over, what is it, 7 View or whatever the fuck it's called. I've still not gone back and ever watched the episode of him dying.
We'll watch it this afternoon. And you will think...
No, we won't. I don't care.
You two were having fun in
If
Las
I'd cared,
Vegas.
I would have watched it over the last 11 years.
It was very sad.
Don't care.
It was very sad.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
it
had
was.
little tear rolling down.
Violent, fancy crying, doing Home and Away, you loser.
Anyway, today we're in Scotland. You've been there. Blah, blah,
Sorry,
blah.
that could have been a spoiler alert for someone who hasn't watched it in the last 10 years.
I haven't watched it in the last 10 years. I couldn't tell you what the fuck has happened in Home and Away.
Come on.
Or Neighbours.
Anyway,
well, this story is this is not a lighter note. This is about a serial killer in Scotland that killed children.
God, I hate ones with children.
So sorry, but
Fucking not.
Anyway.
I wasn't going to swear today. How am I going?
Yeah, you had a fucking resolution 3 months ago to not be judgy and not swear, but...
Well, then don't put me over me here. Does anyone else want to come and spots? Anyone want to come and fill in for me? I'll just stay home and lay on the couch and watch Hallmark movies.
Anyway, so today we're talking about Robert Black. Robert Black was born on the 21st of April, 1947 in Grangemouth, Stirlingshire, Scotland. So Grangemouth is about 20 miles or 32 kilometres away from Edinburgh.
Been there.
Yeah. His mother was Jessie...
Really big hill. It was a prick of a fucking thing. Anyway.
This isn't a travel podcast.
Oh, it was bloody... That hill was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And then coming down, it was raining.
Oh, did you slip?
We had to grab onto stuff as you were walking down because it was all like quite shiny pebbles and what.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, it was bad. It was the worst thing I've ever been to.
Fuck.
No, it wasn't. It was a beautiful place.
Except a mountain.
Except for the climbing. Could have got a bloody bus, prick.
Anyway, so his mother was Jessie Hunter Black and his father was unknown as his mum refused to put a name on the birth certificate.
As some women do.
When he was about 6 months old, his mother placed him in the care of a foster couple and moved to Australia.
Oh.
Where she got married and had 4 children.
Are you kidding? Oh, how's that for a slap in the face?
Oh, yeah. As a child, he was described as antisocial, aggressive, had few friends, prone to tantrums and vandalism.
Wow.
His foster mother would apparently beat him, spank him, or it just kept saying lock him in the house.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Assuming there'd be a room.
Yeah, a room or like under the cupboard, under the stairs, like Harry Potter.
Yeah, okay.
He was also a chronic bedwetter. 1 year, he didn't get any Christmas presents from his foster family or Santa because he had apparently been bad that year.
Well, fair enough. You can play that card.
Yeah.
Hey, that's been set up prior to them. Okay, they didn't make the rules. That was the rules. If you're not good, then Santa doesn't come.
Yeah,
well, hey, sometimes you just got to play what God dealt you.
Sure. Lemons, lemonade.
Huh?
Lemons, lemonade.
Correct.
During the time in foster care, he took on his foster family's last name of Tulip.
Sorry, don't know why I thought that was funny, but I did.
He was Tulip.
He was Tulip.
Contrary to the smell, the flower, he apparently stank. His hygiene was horrible. He would get bullied during school and then got the nickname Smelly Robbie Tulip.
Oh, they weren't very inventive, were they?
No, not like Wham Bam. Thank you, Pam. That was great from Pam Smart. He liked to hang around with younger kids so that he would be the dominant one, and soon became known as an aggressive bully. At a young age, he was also interested in shoving things up his butt.
What? Yep. Up his own butt?
Up his own butt.
Oh, okay.
And had a reoccurring fantasy about shitting in his hands.
And clapping.
And then rubbing it on himself.
Oh, yuck.
He apparently never did that, but that was a reoccurring
allegedly.
Fantasy. Wanted to shit in his hands and rub it all over himself.
Oh, that's your favourite expression. I'd rather shit in my own hands and clap.
Yep. By the age of 11, both his foster parents had died, and he was placed with another foster family. He was then removed from that foster family after he dragged a young girl into a toilet and sexually assaulted her.
At 11?
Yeah, around that age. Well, 11, 12.
Oh, my God.
He was then moved to a children's home near Falkirk, where he was removed after exposing himself to girls and forcibly removing one girl's underwear.
Jesus Christ. That's so fucked up for so young.
But yeah. Well, he doesn't really get any better.
I figured that much or I wouldn't be sitting here talking about him.
He was reformed and that was it. He just did a couple weird things when he was younger.
Yeah, of course he did.
He was then moved to Red House Care Home, which was an... What the fuck did you just do?
I think I jarred my knee.
Oh no, man down.
Man down.
He was then moved to Red House Care Home, which was an all-male high discipline home.
Ooh.
Here, he was forced to perform fellatio on a male staff member for 3 years.
I was just going to, when you said he was here to perform, I was just going to say oral sex.
Yep. In 1963, he was moved to another boys' home where he got a job as a butcher's delivery boy.
Oh.
During one of these deliveries, he found a 7-year-old girl playing alone in the park. He lured her into an air raid shelter, telling her that there were kittens inside.
Oh, my God.
He strangled her until she lost consciousness. He sexually assaulted her and then masturbated.
Oh.
He was arrested and charged with lewd and libidinous behaviour.
So did she die? Or no? You just strangled her
I think he
unconscious.
thought he killed her, but she just fell unconscious.
Okay.
So that means libidinous, Dane, please. Behaviour refers to actions that are characterised by or showing excessive or lustful sexual desire. It often implies a disregard for social norms or boundaries related to sexual conduct. In legal context, the term lewd and libidinous practices historically refers to sexual offences against children. Oh. So that's what he got charged with. After a psychiatric exam, they suggested the incident was isolated and that he didn't need treatment.
Excuse me, you just fucking ignored my question.
At this time, he was only 16 years old.
Okay, thank you. You could have just said he was 16.
Well, I had a whole little sentence before that.
Well, I had a whole fucking question before that.
A whole sentence of, it was an isolated incident and he wouldn't need treatment. He'll be fine. Nothing else bad will happen from this.
No, it wasn't an isolated one. He's already had 2 other dips before.
Yeah, this is his 3rd. He was now staying with an elderly couple, but they kicked him out after they found out he was molesting their 9-year-old granddaughter when she would visit.
Oh, I wouldn't have kicked him out. I would have fucking dealt with him.
Well, if someone should have. That would have been great. And then the grandpa shot him in the head. That would have been
That would have been a great story. I would have been all for that.
He then boarded with another couple who had a 6-year-old daughter.
Oh, how? Surely the grandparents from the previous house went, he's touching up our granddaughter, and this should have been told to the authorities, wouldn't you think?
I believe they didn't report it because they didn't want to have to put her through a trial.
Oh my God. So they put him with another family with little kids. Fuck.
Shortly after, he was found guilty on 3 counts of indecent assault against the daughter and was sentenced to a year in an institute which specialised in the training and rehabilitation of serious youth offenders.
Oh, yeah.
By this
Made them
time,
professional adult offenders, did it? Is that what they train them in? How to become a professional adult. Now,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
only a
didn't
child at the moment, but you're going to progress into an adult world. So you need to learn a few more tricks in your repertoire.
well, yeah, he was only 20 at this time, so again, this didn't really do anything for him. In 1968, he moved over to London for a couple of years. During this time, he had various jobs, including a lifeguard where he was fired for molesting young girls.
Oh, my God. How is this guy kept going without anyone going, hey,
Yeah,
all these things, same person?
he's escalating. Let's not do anything about it. While in London, he made a friend he began collecting
Doubt it.
child sex abuse images from.
Oh,
He collected
so a
them.
pervo friend.
Yeah. He collected them in magazines and photographs and then escalated to getting videos. He then met a Scottish couple at a pub and moved into their attic in Stamford Hill. Stamford Hill is an area in inner London, and he lived with them for the next 19 years.
Okay.
The couple described him as a hard-working, perfect tenant.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
In 1971, Robert tried to abduct 15-year-old Jeanne Twigden.
This while living with this couple that thought the sunshine out of his ass.
Yeah, all of this happened while he was living there.
All of this next lot.
Yeah, until his arrest. She thankfully escaped and later went on to marry Chris Clark, who was the co-author of our main source for this case, The Face of Evil, The True Story of Serial Killer Robert Black by Robert Gillies and Chris Clark.
Well, there you go.
In 1976, Robert gained employment as a van driver for Poster Dispatch and Storage Ltd, and they delivered posters and billboard ads around Britain and Europe. So, on Wednesday, the 12th of August 1981, the Cardi children were on summer holidays. 9-year-old Jennifer planned to ride a brand new red bike to her friend's house, who only lived about a mile away. She only had this bike for about 2 weeks and was keen to ride it whenever she could. It's very similar to the Cherie Beasley with her bike.
Okay, yeah. I remember that.
She left home at 1:40 p.m. to arrive at her friend's house at 2 p.m. and then she wanted to be back home in time to watch Jackanory at 4:30 p.m. It's a TV show in Scotland or England, or our UK listeners. Please let us know if you know what a Jackanory is, or if I'm saying it right.
How about I just search it for you? There's this little thing that they invented. I know this is going to freak you out. Called the internet.
The interweb.
Interweb.
What
am I searching again?
Yeah, fuck you. Jackanory. Jackanory. I did Google it. It was some sort of like television program where this guy like read stories.
Spell it again. Jack and Nori or
No,
Jack Nori.
All one word.
Oh, yeah, Jack and Nori. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not an easy explain, is it?
Well, it says classic and brand new children's stories brought to life by their favourite performers. So they must have read books and performed them, yeah.
Well, that's what she wanted to be home at 4:34. So Jennifer Cardi was the second child of 4 to Andrew and Patricia. The oldest was Mark, then Jennifer, then Philip, and then Victoria. Her mum became worried when Jackanory had started and Jennifer wasn't home yet. She possibly brushed it off as the girls had just got caught up playing, and she would be home soon. Once her dad arrived home, and they were concerned and drove to the friend's house to collect her, and that's when they found out that Jennifer had never arrived.
Oh, shit.
They started searching for her and contacted the police, who also started searching the area for her. There ended up being about 200 people in the search for her. Then they found Jennifer's red bike in a field. It had been thrown over a hedge about a mile from her home. The first theory was that she was a victim of a hit and run and the driver panicked and threw her bike away. But this was quickly dismissed when the bike had no real signs of being hit.
Damaged or...
As the searching turned into days, the police feared that they were now searching for a body.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Jennifer was taken from a quiet country road and nobody remembered seeing anything too unusual or hearing anything. 6 days later, on the Tuesday, the 18th of August, 1981, 16 miles from her house, Jennifer's body was found at McKees Dam. McKees Dam was just off the A1 between Belfast and Dublin. 2 young duck hunters had discovered her when they noticed something red floating in the water.
Oh, jeez.
Jennifer's body was face down in about 6 inches of water. The pathologist noted signs of sexual abuse on her body and underwear. The autopsy concluded that Jennifer had died due to drowning and most likely accompanied by ligature strangulation.
Jesus Christ.
The police's theory on what happened was when Jennifer was cycling to her friend's house, it started raining. She pulled up under a tree and started to put her cardigan on. They thought that while she was distracted getting her cardigan out of her bag, she was abducted. On the 21st of August 1981, Jennifer's funeral was held. There were hundreds of mourners at an outdoor service at her family home. The area near the dam where Jennifer's body had been a nearby spot where lorry and taxi drivers usually stopped.
Okay, so any of them witness anything?
Not really. As I said, it's like a real quiet
Yeah,
road.
but you said lorries and taxi drivers stopped there.
Well, I don't think so. The police figured that people didn't really have a reason to be in this area unless they lived locally or were delivery drivers.
And that's what he was, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Please hold a
No,
minute.
make heaps of fucking noise opening a little bag of shapes.
You're going to cut it out anyway, so stop being so aggressive.
So during the summer holidays of 1982, 11-year-old Susan Maxwell went missing. Susan lived in Cramond Hill Farm in
Cornhock Park.
Yeah, it's a new suburb.
I was going to say, that sounds weird.
It's just south of Dublin. Cornhock.
Mm-hmm.
Cornhill on Tweed.
Okay.
With her parents, Fordyce and Elizabeth and her 2 siblings. On Friday the 30th of July 1982, she had arranged to play tennis with her friend Alison. One of the workers on the farm gave her a lift and the 2 played tennis for about an hour. The 2 girls walked together and parted ways around 4:15 p.m. Susan was passing over a bridge right near her house when Robert Black spotted her. He'd been driving towards the town when he spotted her and turned around and abducted her.
Oh, my God.
Due to it being a hot day, Elizabeth went down to the tennis club to give Susan a lift home. She arrived to find the place closed, and she thought it was odd that she hadn't seen Susan on the drive over. She arrived back home and called Alison, who said they had parted ways and Susan had been walking in the direction of home.
Oh, shit.
Her parents then
That'd
called...
be your worst nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Even like the first one, like going to the house and it would be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going up the road to...
Going up the road to...
She was going
Testing.
to... Oh, I just said a friend's house.
Oh.
I was waiting for a name. But yeah, just I'm going to Susie's house. And then you go to Susie's house and she never arrived. Her parents then called the police and a search began. At its peak, there were 300 people on this search.
Wow.
From eyewitness accounts, they found out that there was a 2-minute gap in which she had been abducted from the road.
2 minutes?
Yeah. The only scenario her mum could think of was someone stopped and may have asked her for directions and then grabbed her. Just after.
And how old is he at this point? He's like about 21, 22, something like that. Still very early 20s. He was 20 at when he did the first one.
He'd have been 36.
Oh.
Yeah.
How come that jumped so far? I thought you said he did a lot of stuff when he was living with that couple.
He didn't do a lot. Oh, yeah, he did all that.
Did all what? Do I have a fucking brain aneurysm somewhere between you? You've told me one bird so far. This is the second one that he's grabbed.
This is the second girl that he's murdered.
But he's gone from... He was like 21 a minute ago, now he's 36.
Yeah, and then he worked at the lifeguard and...
Oh.
Maybe he just didn't do a lot in those years.
Okay.
He just lived life as a normal citizen.
Live, laugh and life?
Live, laugh, lobotomy. He should have had a lobotomy. Just over 2 weeks later, Susan's body was found in a ditch near the A518 by a lorry driver. This was over 250 miles or 402 kilometres from where she was last seen on the bridge.
God almighty.
The driver had stopped in a lay-by where he saw what he thought was a tailor's dummy dumped in the ditch. He continued on his drive, but the thought was still in the back of his head and he ended up calling the police to let them know.
Oh, okay. That was good of him.
Yeah. He was just like, was it a mannequin's dummy?
Maybe it wasn't. Why would someone drop a dummy there?
Yeah. Unfortunately, due to the heat, her body had decomposed and she had to be identified through dental records. The pathologist was unable to confirm Susan's cause of death or if she had been sexually assaulted. It was suggested that she had been, as her underwear had been removed. On Friday, the 8th of July, 1983, there was an inquest into the death of Susan Maxwell in Staffordshire. On the same day, Robert claimed another victim.
On the day of the trial of his first murder.
On the inquest. He hasn't been
And the
caught
inquest
yet.
of his first murder, sorry.
While on his delivery route, he stopped to go for a walk down the promenade in Portobello, which was a coastal suburb of Edinburgh. 5-year-old Carolyn Hogg.
I hate these fucking stories.
Well, this is what you signed up for.
I have not seen any contract. I have signed nothing.
You've signed a lot of things. 5-year-old Carolyn Hogg was enjoying the summer day. She'd spent the day at a friend's birthday party and was home by about 4 p.m. She got changed out of her good party clothes and was allowed to head down to a nearby playground for a little bit before dinner. The promenade was close.
At 5, by herself.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but would you send Logan down the street?
No.
Yeah.
The 80s?
That's all I have to say. No, it's still, well, yeah. But not, 5.
I was roaming the street, but I was like a little bit older. I was probably like 8, 9.
I mean, you're roaming the fucking street.
Roaming the streets. I'd roam around our street after school. Go hang out with the people in the street.
Yeah, but that's after school in the street.
Yeah.
That's not roaming down to the park at frickin' 5.
The promenade was close by to this playground, and due to it being summer holidays, there was like a carnival going on. Despite her parents telling her not to go down there without an adult, the 5-year-old ventured onto the promenade towards the bright lights of the carnival. A lot of people gave reports that they had seen Carolyn walking around with a man. The man's description was scruffy, overweight, and wore glasses.
Oh, okay.
No one thought much of it because most accounts said she was walking around holding this man's hand and didn't look distressed. A 14-year-old girl came forward and said she first saw the girl and the man sitting.
Oh, learn to read, woman.
She first saw the girl sitting with this man and heard her say, "Yes, please," and they got up and left. My assumption is that Robert possibly asked if he
wants to go home.
Yeah, do you want me to take you home? Do you want me to walk you home?
Yeah.
By 7:15, Carolyn's mum was starting to worry that she hadn't come home yet. Her parents and siblings set off to try find her. At 7:50, after no luck, they called the police. Carolyn's search was the largest in Scottish history at the time, with over 2,000 people. 10 days later, on the 18th of July, Carolyn's body was found by a driver who pulled over in Twycross in Leicestershire. The driver had pulled over to urinate just off the A444. Due to composition, again, the police were unable to determine if she had been sexually assaulted. Her parents identified the little bauble hair ties from her hair and a little locket necklace.
Oh, my God. So, because she'd never been to a dentist or I wouldn't possibly at 5.
Yeah, possibly. The autopsy revealed that there had been no markings on her neck and strangulation was ruled out as her cause of death. The detective who arrived on the scene was Detective Chief Superintendent David Baker. Detective Baker was the detective who caught Colin Pitchfork.
What?
Colin Pitchfork?
I only know the name from my trivia questions because I had a different fork, knife and spoon or something, didn't I? I don't know who he is. Have we done him?
We haven't done him yet.
Okay, see? Oof.
He was the guy that got caught by the first DNA.
That was in my trivia thing.
Yeah, exactly. Then you should have fucking known
Well,
that.
I didn't know what he did. God, fuck.
God. Carolyn's body was found over 300 miles or 482 kilometres from the carnival.
That's like bloody Melbourne to Mildura.
Yeah. But
no,
only
not quite.
But only 24.
Sorry.
But only 24 miles away from where Susan Maxwell's body was discovered.
Oh, okay. So he was on that, was one of his trails, routes,
yes,
whatever.
Or I don't think I can't remember if I put it in there, but he would stay at a friend's house or something that's near there. The police had noted the similarities in the case, and now 4 police forces were involved. They were both wearing white ankle socks, out enjoying a warm Friday in July, both prepubescent, and both were outside when abducted, and then their bodies were disposed of miles away from there. The police were working hard with all the information and paperwork as they didn't want to make the same mistakes made in the Yorkshire Ripper murders only a few years before.
Okay.
Deputy Chief Constable Hector Clark wanted all the information for the case computerised as to eliminate the paper index cards of information. He also asked people to send through any photos they took while at the carnival that night in hopes that Caroline and the scruffy man...
Caught in the background or something.
Yeah. Sadly, nothing was gained from this.
Seriously, nothing?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, not everyone had...
Well, yeah, I suppose
no one had
was
phones and
not
stuff.
like now. God, fuck. You'd get
you'd pick
12 angles from 3 people.
The police also sat close to the A444 road and took down the reg of all the cars in case the killer used this route regularly. During nothing came from that either, I guess. During 1980...
Don't know, I wasn't there.
Oh, you're alive.
First I'm hearing about it.
Oh, okay. Well, and you didn't live in Scotland in the 80s.
Correct. I did not.
During 1984 and 1985, Robert seemed to stop attacking young girls and led a normal life.
Please don't tell me this moron got married or had kids or something.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
In 1985, he did have a couple of failed abduction attempts. On Wednesday, the 26th of March,
So how come they didn't identify him?
I don't know.
So many of these bloody cases, like, could have been nipped in the bud before they got any further if things had fallen. Like, I know it's if things had fallen into place, and
if all the
obviously
right
it could be in different counties and whatever. But God Almighty, it's frustrating to hear back and go, oh, yeah, 3 abductions that they obviously got away.
Yeah.
They could identify him. They could describe what he looked like.
And that first one where he was just nothing.
Right
Nothing
back
was
when he
made
was
of
fucking
it.
11 years of age.
On Wednesday, the 26th of March, 1986,
Glad I'm not judging anymore.
Yeah, you're really not judgy at all.
Nope.
Robert had just completed a delivery and sat in his van while it was dark and raining outside. Then he spotted 10-year-old Sarah Harper. Sarah lived with her mum and 2 siblings in Morley, a suburb of Leeds in West Yorkshire. On the night of Wednesday, the 26th of March, her mum asked if she could go pick up some bread from the corner shop, which was about 90 metres away from her home. Sarah went down to the shops and grabbed a loaf of bread and 2 packets of chips at approximately 7:55 p.m. 2 other young girls saw Sarah walk down an alleyway and then she was gone.
Oh, my God.
When Sarah had not returned home by 8:20, her mum and sister searched for her. When they couldn't find her, the police were contacted. 3.5 weeks later, Sarah's body was discovered by a man walking his dog along the River Trent.
Is that where the other 2 were?
No.
No, okay.
Once he realised what he was looking at floating in the river, he grabbed a stick and got her to shore and then contacted the police. All these, people as well that find these bodies. Like, the first 2 were just out duck hunting. This guy's just walking his dog and then all of a sudden he's pulling a body out of a river.
This is why I like to stay at home.
Don't go outdoors.
Stay at home. Lock yourself in.
Blankie.
Be blissfully unaware of how shit the world is outside your own 4 walls. I'm all for it.
Okay.
Okay.
During her autopsy...
Less judgy.
Yeah, little less judgy. Little less swearing this episode.
Yeah. Oh, give me a minute.
Okay. During her autopsy, it was found that she had died between 5 and 8 hours after being abducted, and her cause of death was drowning. She had injuries to her face, forehead, head, and neck, and was most likely unconscious prior to being put in the river. They also noted she had suffered heavy injuries to her vaginal and anal areas.
Oh, my God.
It was hard for police at first to connect Sarah's murder to the other 3. They ended up having 2 separate investigations but kept communication open.
Okay, so they realised something was going on.
Yeah. So the major differences was Sarah was abducted during the colder month of March, not in the summer like the other ones. Due to the weather, their clothing had been different.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah had been taken from Yorkshire and the others were near the border of England and Scotland. Sarah had been dumped in a river. The others had been on grounds and fields near lay-bys, and Sarah had visible injuries unlike the others. Robert was quiet again during 1987. This was due to him being in France for work. He also visited Germany.
What, he couldn't kill in France? Only kill back in his own country? Like, what's going on there?
There is unsolved child deaths in Germany and France that may be linked to him, but these are the, I think, 4 that he confessed to.
Okay.
On Sunday, the 24th of April, 1988, 15-year-old Teresa Thornhill was at a local park with friends. She was walking home when a man yelled out to her and asked if she knew how to fix an engine.
Oh, for fuck's sake. But me at 15 would have gone, piss off, mate, and would have kept walking. Like,
In what situation
would the 15-year-old girl be your go-to?
does an adult need a child's help?
Well, sometimes, but
Okay.
why would you say to a 15-year-old girl? If it had been a little boy, you might have thought, oh, he's doing mechanics at
shit.
school and
But I
whatever,
can't
but-
think of many situations where an
No.
adult needs help from a child.
except before when I had Logan help me get something
Small
between
spaces, yeah.
between the
But that's
the
also
shower
your
and the
grandson.
bench. Yeah, no. And I went, mate, can you get that? And he got down and he turned sideways
Yeah,
and
he's
off he
little.
went. He's good.
He gets into small
So
crevices.
there you go. Proved you wrong. Yes, sometimes you do need a child to help you.
Okay. At
Even-
what point does an adult need a random child that they do not know?
Okay.
for
All
help.
right. Now you're getting very specific in your arguments.
Anyway,
Fine.
she said no and kept walking. And then he grabbed her and started pulling her into his van. Teresa screamed and thrashed around. She knocked his glasses off. She squeezed his testicles
Oh, good on her.
and bit his arm.
Good on her.
She managed to have her feet on either side of the rear door to stop from being put in the van. At that point, either a friend or a boyfriend, it said it different in each source, Andrew Beeson also ran over at this time and shouted at the man, either, quote, "Let go of her, you fat bastard,"
Yep.
or "Get off her, you fucking fat bastard."
Fat fuck would have been
Oh,
better.
fat fucking bastard.
Fat fuck would have been a better.
Robert quickly let go of her and drove off.
I bet he did. Would have been shitting his pants all the way too.
Yeah. Teresa and Andrew went to her house and her parents called the police. Unfortunately, during the struggle, they didn't get the guy's rego, and all they had was that he had a blue van and description of him that was unkempt, overweight, balding, between 40 and 50 years old.
Mm-hmm. With a bite mark and a sore set of knackers.
Yeah, he's limping. Also, unfortunately, the police didn't link this because this was an abduction and the others were murders. They
Oh,
weren't.
Where do you reckon abductions go to?
Yeah, but
just
they
go,
weren't.
oh, we'll take him for a drive and then we'll let him go.
But they weren't linking.
Ah.
And also, she was 15. All the other girls were 5 and like 10
Stop
and
making
under.
excuses.
Oh, possibly because this was a blue van where all the other sightings had a white van, and that Teresa was 15 and the other girls were younger.
Whatever.
This must have scared Robert, as he did nothing for the rest of 1988 and 1989.
I doubt that.
On the 14th of July 1990, he'd been making deliveries to Edinburgh, and this delivery took him through the suburb of Stowe. He stopped 12-year-old Mandy Wilson and asked her if there were any cafes nearby. He was planning to abduct her, but her golden retriever started barking at him,
Oh, good doggy.
which made the neighbour nearby notice and started looking at them. So he got back in his van and he drove away. Robert had some lunch and then continued driving around for a bit when he spotted 6-year-old Laura. He saw Laura's not her real name; it's just a name that's used publicly. He saw her walking, so he did a U-turn and followed behind her.
Oh,
He pulled up ahead of her and positioned his van so that when she walked past, he could grab her. Then, as she walked past, with one arm, he grabbed her and put her in his van. What Robert didn't realise was that Laura's neighbour, David Herkes, had been outside gardening and saw the whole thing.
oh, thank Christ. Because I was just about to say, how easy was that?
Yeah.
One arm, grab, throw her in the car, off you go. Thank God someone was watching.
He had been crouched down trying to fix his lawnmower, and he watched as Laura walked past the van, saw her feet, and then her feet disappeared, and the guy got in his van and took off.
Oh, did he get his rego and everything?
He took down the van's rego number and
good.
ran to Lauren's parents' house to tell them what he had just witnessed.
Far out.
Robert then travelled to a lay-by and put Laura in the back of his van. He tied her hands behind her back and duct taped over her mouth, and then he sexually assaulted her.
Jesus.
He then put her into a sleeping bag and got back into the driver's seat and drove off to finish his deliveries for the day.
Put her in a sleeping bag.
He put her in a sleeping bag and then also put a cushion cover over her head.
Was this to suffocate her or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
To get to his last delivery, he had to go back through Stowe. He would have been confident as he thought no one saw what happened.
Correct.
Laura's parents and the neighbour David were out in the street with the police when the neighbour started shouting, "That's him. That's the van."
Shit.
Robert was forced to stop his van when a police officer came out onto the road in front of him.
Oh, good job.
They got Laura out of the back of the van and arrested Robert.
Was she alive?
She had been put in a sleeping bag. A cushion cover was over her face. It was hot and sticky in the back of the van.
Uh-oh.
They said that within another 15 minutes, she would have suffocated to death.
Jesus Christ.
He was taken to Selkirk Police Station where he admitted to sexually assaulting Laura. He said that he had not done more to her because he didn't have much time.
Oh, nothing worse than when you're out on a spree and you run out of time.
Unfortunately, your work deliveries get in the way.
How rude.
The police searched Robert's van and found ropes, sticky plasters, or Band-Aids.
Band-Aids, yeah.
Hoods, a Polaroid camera, girls' clothing, a mattress, and a selection of sexual aids.
So he took photos as well, which hopefully is what stitched him up in the end.
There is photos, but they're not of the girls.
Oh, okay.
His explanation for these items was that sometimes he had deliveries far away, so he would sleep in his van.
What, in girls' clothes?
He would also dress up in the girls' clothes and have a wank.
Oh, what a load of bullshit.
Then they searched his attic room at Stamford Hill. Police found sexual abuse images in magazines, books, photos, and videos.
What was for?
Police also found multiple Polaroids of Robert shoving things up his butt.
Oh, my God.
These included...
I see he's going to have a great time in jail.
He'll be fine.
Oh, he'll be happy as fucking Larry.
Loose as a goose.
I reckon he'll be like ready for all takers.
Well, the photos included photos of him shoving these things up his butt.
Oh, God, what?
A wine bottle.
Oh!
A phone handset.
Jesus Christ.
And a table leg.
Oh, my God.
I feel like he'd just shit himself involuntarily.
Yeah, there'd be no holding anything
wine
in,
bottle.
Would there?
Like it didn't say the tip of a wine bottle. It said a wine
bottle is a decent round. Jesus Christ.
His farts would just slip out.
Oh, fucking.
Nothing would touch the sides.
Nah.
On the 10th of August 1990, Robert was given a life sentence for the abduction and sexual assault of Laura. The trial lasted 1 day.
I bet it did.
And he was given life imprisonment. During his incarceration, Hector Clark and 2 other detectives went to interview Robert into relation to the other young girls' murders. They spent 6 hours interviewing him, but in the end, they didn't get a confession about the previously mentioned murders. Police spoke with his employer, and they found out that his delivery runs put him in each area that the girls had been abducted from. In October 1990, the detectives began to discover evidence indicating the precise times Robert had paid for fuel at petrol stations close to each abduction site. In each instance, the time of purchase had been shortly before or after each child had been abducted. By December, they agreed that they had enough circumstantial evidence to get a conviction against Robert. By March 1992, the Crown agreed that there was enough to try him for 3 murders and the attempted abduction of Teresa Thornhill. Unfortunately, in 1992...
So I was going to get angry then, and then I thought, he's already in there for life, so...
Yeah, well,
I know it's not justice for the others, but at least the prick's already locked up.
Well, unfortunately, in 1992, a provisional IRA bomb destroyed the forensic lab in Belfast.
Oh, okay.
This lab held evidence from the Jennifer Cardy crime scene. The bomb completely destroyed everything inside.
Oh, good job, dickheads.
On the 19th of May 1994, a jury found Robert guilty of 3 counts of kidnapping, 3 counts of murder, 3 counts of perverting the lawful burial of a body, and 1 count of attempted abduction. He was given a life term for each count.
Wow.
Robert also went through another trial on the 15th of December 2009 in relation to the murder of Jennifer Cardy. On the 27th of October 2011, he was also found guilty for the abduction, sexual assault and murder of Jennifer. The judge imposed another 25-year sentence.
So 4 times life plus 25.
He's, forever in jail.
Yeah.
And now is the favourite part of our cases.
Okay, is this where we find out that he was raped, beaten, bashed and pillaged in jail?
In July 1995, 2 inmates attacked Robert in his cell.
Ah, poor Robert.
They threw a mixture of sugar and boiling hot water on him.
Okay.
They bludgeoned him with a table leg.
Yep.
And
he would have been thinking, hang on,
There's a
that
hole in your
goes up
bend
my
over.
ass.
They stabbed him in the back and neck with an improvised knife.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he survived.
Oh, for God's sake, Robert.
But sugar and boiling hot water, that would have fucking
stung.
hurt.
Yeah, good job.
On the 12th of July, nope, on the 12th of January 2016, at the age of 68, Robert Black died from a heart attack.
Ah,
He was cremated. No family or friends attended the service.
because nobody wanted anything to do with him.
And his ashes were scattered at sea by a reverend of the prison.
Why did they even do that? They should have just mixed it up with dog shit and let it get scooped up in the bin.
Well,
That's
he's
what they
dead.
should have fucking done with him.
I'm glad. I like the ones where they get intact in prison.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Definitely.
It's always a little bit of that's what you deserve.
Payback's a bitch, mate. Payback's
Yes.
a bitch.
Karma is real.
Yep.
What goes around comes around.
You're right. What do you got your book of fucking sayings over there?
Blessed are the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Holy Mary, Mother
Yep.
of God.
Anyway, that was Mainly Murder with Meg and Mum.
Mumma murder.
Mumma Murder.
But yeah, that was Robert Black, the serial killer of Scotland. I don't know what his little nickname is.
Cunt.
The cunt hole of Scotland.
The tabletop wine bottle weirdo.
A wine bottle.
What?
All right, bend over. Let's try it.
Yeah, all right.
I don't have a wine
You can
bottle.
do that later.
I don't really have a phone handset. I've got a table leg.
Yeah.
We
You
could try
can.
that.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
I'll be gone. I'll be on the road, Jack.
Okay. Someone will have to volunteer. Anyway,
Jay,
Jay's at work.
you'll be home soon.
He got out of it. Oh yeah, thank you for listening. You can join us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at mainly_murder. You can email us at mainlymurderpodcast@gmail.com. I'm just typing with her fucking fingers. Anyway, join our Patreon if you want bonus episodes of Mum getting angry at everybody.
Oh, I really do.
You do.
I'm not as bad during the week, but
Yeah.
fuck, come these weekends when you get me up
I'm going to
here.
get you one of those blood
It's-
pressure.
Yeah,
monitors. You
that
can
would
get it
be
from the
very
chemist.
interesting because
We'll get one off Amazon. I'll get you a
course you
really,
would.
really fucked up, infuriating case. We'll get a little thing
watch
on
it go.
Amazon.
Beep, 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 beep. She's flatlined.
She's flatlined. She's got so angry. She's just exploded like the pigeon in Shrek.
Oh, they do. They're not even like most people, I presume, on when they're doing podcasts, are interested in all these facts and fiction about these fuckwits. But me, it just makes my skin crawl, my stomach turn.
That's the beauty of it. I know all these.
yeah.
And yours is a genuine first-time reaction.
It's disgusting.
Where a lot of people that are in true crime podcasts, they're both interested and they both know all these cases.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whereas the only thing I'd be interested in is some of these assholes would be, you know how you see in some TV shows that where they used to gas them or, you know,
Yeah.
and they used to have people there that could
Yeah.
do that. I would probably do for someone like that had raped children or whatever. I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's sit there and watch them just
Get
zap
it, boys.
him. Yep.
Well, there's still death penalties in
Florida?
Florida?
I don't know.
Yeah, where was
I just made
Dwayne
that
Owens
up.
from? The one
Who?
we covered. Dwayne Owens, the one that...
You're asking me. God almighty. I don't even know where you're from.
Anyway, no, the one that was executed in 2023. We just recently covered him.
Ah, yeah.
Probably
Yep.
Florida.
Probably. Yeah,
I think because I was giving Florida shit, and then you're like, it's beautiful. I was like, yeah, I just think of crocodiles and swamps and true crime, Tiger King. Anyway, well, we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
You're a see you next Tuesday.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.